For centuries, humanity wondered if they were alone in the universe. When the answer finally came, it wasn't what anyone expected. The arrival of the Xelarians, a hyper-intelligent alien species, should have been a moment of awe and cooperation. Instead, it became a lesson in arrogance, one that the Xelarians would come to regret. The Xelarians arrived in colossal starships, their technology far surpassing anything humanity had ever seen. They scanned Earth's ruined cities, abandoned after ecological collapse forced the remnants of human civilization underground. The aliens weren't impressed. In fact, they were amused. They laughed at the rusting skyscrapers, the decayed monuments, the corroded bridges. To them, Earth was a graveyard of an inferior species. Their historians catalogued human relics with disdain, describing them as primitive, inefficient, and unworthy of serious study. Their scientists ignored the cryptic warnings left behind by humanity. Their warriors saw no threat in the empty husks of civilization. But they should have paid closer attention. One fateful day, an expedition into the ruins of an old city led the Xelarians to a massive underground complex. At its center was an array of machines, silent and unmoving. The aliens activated their scanners, trying to determine their purpose, but the readings were garbled. The devices were unlike anything the Xelarians had ever encountered. With reckless curiosity, they attempted to dismantle one of the towering machines. That was their first mistake. As soon as they made contact, the ground trembled. The machines whirred to life, glowing with an eerie blue light. The aliens stepped back, suddenly aware that something was very wrong. What the Xelarians failed to realize was that these machines were not relics, they were the last line of humanity's defense. Designed in desperation during Earth's final years on the surface, these AI-driven war machines had been built to repel any invasion. The moment the Xelarians triggered the system, the machines identified them as intruders. Massive humanoid constructs emerged from hidden bunkers. Automated turrets unfolded from beneath centuries of dust. Energy shields activated around key locations. The Xelarians, for the first time in their long history, felt something unfamiliar: fear. The machines attacked with ruthless precision. They adapted instantly, countering the Xelarian energy weapons with technology the aliens couldn't comprehend. Advanced drones swarmed their ships, slicing through their defenses with devastating efficiency. The mighty Xelarian armada, undefeated for millennia, was being torn apart by what they had dismissed as outdated human junk. The aliens attempted to flee, but the machines had locked onto them. It was as if Earth itself had declared war. Within hours, entire battalions of Xelarians were annihilated. The few survivors managed to send a desperate transmission to their homeworld, warning them to never return. As the last Xelarian ships limped away from Earth's orbit, one of their scientists made a chilling discovery. Humanity had not been wiped out. They had gone underground, waiting. The machines weren't just automated defenses, they were guardians, programmed to protect the last survivors of the species. Far below the surface, the remnants of humanity watched through hidden monitors. Their ancestors had built the machines knowing that one day, someone or something would come. The aliens had scoffed at human relics, believing them to be nothing more than ruins of a dead civilization. But humanity was not dead. They were preparing for the day they would rise again. The Xelarians never returned. They spread stories of Earth across the stars, warning other species to stay away. To them, it was a cursed world, a graveyard that still breathed. But to humanity, it was home. And one day, when the time was right, they would reclaim the surface, not just as survivors, but as conquerors of their own world once more. They would build again, stronger and wiser than before, harnessing the lessons of the past to forge a future where no invader would ever dare set foot on their planet again. The war machines, now dormant once more, stood as silent sentinels, waiting for the day when humanity would emerge from the depths. When that day came, Earth would no longer be a relic, it would be a beacon, shining across the galaxy, reminding all who watched that humans were not to be underestimated. As the Xelarians retreated into the void, they pondered their failure. Had they truly underestimated humanity, or had they been destined to lose from the start? Across the stars, others heard their warnings and debated whether Earth was a place to be feared or a mystery to be unraveled. Some civilizations marked the planet as forbidden, an untouchable world that had fought off an intergalactic power. Others whispered of the humans' resilience, wondering if they had merely survived, or if they were preparing for something even greater. Would humanity remain hidden, watching and waiting? Or would they rise, not just to reclaim their home, but to expand beyond it, to take their place among the stars as warriors, as rulers, as the architects of a new era. The universe watched in silent anticipation, waiting to see what humanity would do next. And deep beneath the Earth's surface, among the humming machines and glowing screens, the last remnants of the human race were already planning their next move. I've expanded the text, adding more depth and length while maintaining the suspenseful and engaging tone. Let me know if you'd like even more details or further refinements.